I do.
Officer, please state your full name and spell it for the record.
Douglas, Douglas, Lionel, Lynaugh.
And then state your rank.
Thank you. Sir, what do you do for a living?
Excuse me. I'm a detective with the City of Henderson.
And which unit are you currently assigned to?
Robbery homicide.
How long have you been with robbery homicide?
About 6 years.
And how long have you been with the City of Henderson in total?
About 18 and a half years.
What did you do prior to joining robbery homicide?
Prior to robbery homicide, I was in the property unit. Prior to that was a criminal intelligence unit. Prior to that, problem solving unit, and then prior to that, patrol.
So, kind of a wide range of experience in law enforcement, sir.
Yes.
And as a robbery homicide detective, have you been the lead investigator on several cases and also a support investigator on several cases?
Yes.
Your team also is responsible for investigating officer-involved shootings within your department.
Yes, that's accurate.
So you have kind of a wide range of duties as a detective.
Correct.
In this particular case, were you enlisted in the support role on August 7th, 2020?
I was.
Did you respond to the initial scene?
I did.
Did you do a little video canvassing at that scene?
Yes, I did. Then just some workup on the individuals involved.
Okay. And fair to say that Detective Ozawa kind of led the investigation, or he was the one divvying up duties?
Correct.
Did you become involved in an interview with a person by the name of Devyn Michaels on August 15th of 2023?
Yes, that's true.
And where did that occur, sir?
At the Henderson Police Station, the main station.
And on that date, had the defendant already been arrested prior to you making contact with her?
Yes.
Who did you make contact with her? Who were you with?
Another detective?
Yes.
Detective Rick Christopher.
And was that conducted in an interview room at the station?
It was actually done in a conference room in the investigative bureau.
Was that both audio and video recorded?
It was.
Was the video recording kind of the primary, and then the audio was a backup?
Correct.
And in fact, during the video portion, like over an hour in or around an hour in, the video loses storage space, correct?
Correct.
But you did have an audio backup running.
Yes.
Okay, so we might transition as we play,
Okay.
once we get to the end of the video. And Judge, I would move for the admission of Sergeant Mark. Sorry, it's on the envelope. I move for the admission of 621 and 621A.
Any objection to 621 and 621A?
Outside of what's on the address, no, Your Honor.
Okay, that will be admitted.
May I publish 621?
Yes.
Pause that. Detective, it looks like it's a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes. Can you see the bottom right?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. And so we're going to play this in its entirety, and then there is a small portion at the end where it's just audio, correct?
Correct.
We will transition at that time. This particular interview room, did it have a recorder set up in it already, or did you record this?
The video?
Yes.
No, it was just a video camera that we placed into the room.
Got it. Understood. May I, Judge?
Yes.
Just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Pause it here, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. What is this little thing right here?
That's an audio recorder.
That's your backup there?
Correct.
Yeah, so we're gonna take your handcuffs off and then we're gonna put it on. Okay, so it's a little more comfortable for you. Okay? So just, maybe press that forward a little bit. You want to enter anything on board or something? Yeah. Just give it a minute until her comes back and we'll talk, okay? Need water or anything? All good. Do you know what's going on, or do you understand what's going on? But you understand the severity and what's actually occurring.
No, because I said I didn't murder Sean. I didn't say that.
Get into it and just it is August 15, 2023. It is 6:54 p.m. We met once before. Obviously, you don't remember. You can't point out the worker and Christopher. Earlier today, you were advised what your rights are. I'm just going to advise you again, just so you fully understand that. All right. You do have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney before answering any questions, and have the attorney present while you answer any questions. If you cannot afford an attorney will be provided at no cost to you. If you decide to answer any questions now, you may stop at any time and ask to speak with an attorney before questioning continues. If you decide to stop answering questions once you have begun, all questioning will stop. You understand that? Okay. So there's been, you've given a handful of different statements and a handful of different stories along the way, and that's just what we're trying to clear up some. Okay? You understand that? So do you want to start from on the 6th? You were hanging out with John and doing some shopping? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Describe that day to me, the cliff note version.
Simple day.
Okay?
Shopping, got girls some supplies.
in with you?
John was moving the girls' stuff to my house. It wasn't until he had actually moved everything over until I realized he was moving some of his things over.
Okay.
I'm going to pause there, 7 minutes, 18 seconds. And Your Honor, if I may inquire with the jury, if everyone can hear all the voices?
Can you guys hear the voice now?
Okay. Detective, you had just asked about John and the moving situation, and is it true that the subject said that she had just learned that he was actually moving in, essentially?
Correct.
And you can see 3 people in the room. You are on the right.
Yes,
On the left is Detective Richard Christopher.
correct.
In the center is whom?
Devyn Michaels.
And do you see that person in court today?
I do.
Can you please point to that person, describe an article of clothing she's wearing today?
Black and white shirt.
Would the record reflect identification, Judge?
The record is showing correct.
Thank you. I will resume.
Had been telling me he was going to move, but that had been months of talk back and forth that he hadn't actually moved in her house, so I didn't put any stock into it. So when he moved some of his things over, that's when I realized he was actually moving his things. Yes, I remember talking to John about it. Yes, I remember talking to other people about it. But until that moment, it really wasn't something that was going to take place.
Okay.
Because at one point, a few times, he said he wasn't going to move. And it had happened more than one time, so I just took it as it was.
Okay. So you said earlier that you're shopping. You ride with him over to drop off a last load for the night?
Yes.
Okay.
He assisted in his truck.
Okay. And you rode with him?
We were with him all day.
Okay.
He wanted to take his truck because the trailer has his information on it, and he said it's free advertising.
Okay. Was the trailer loaded as well, or just the truck?
And at that time, the trailer was loaded later on that evening by John and John alone.
Okay. And did that make his way over to your house?
Yes. And that's when I found out what he had actually loaded up. It was supposed to have been the girls' things up on the bed, dressed or some clothes, and it turned out to be a lot more than that.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Buildings are right. There's more tools and DVDs than anything. So it really wasn't too much to feel bad about. It was just a
Right.
bunch of extra crap I had to,
Were you shocked or surprised that he was actually moving?
yeah.
Okay. Was it somewhat confrontational or anything like that? Because now he's moving stuff that you didn't expect?
No, because like I said, it's tools, DVDs, and she brought his guns over.
Okay.
That was for the most part.
Okay. So after getting those, what happens?
We went back to his house.
The both of you?
Yes,
Okay. About what time was that?
that night.
About 9? Okay, and then now you're going back to his house? Are the girls with you or are they at home? Okay. And what happens then?
We went to the gas station, had a couple of drinks, some chips and stuff, I think. Went back, John cooked, ate, took a shower. I let her have some more of the girls' small items
In what?
that I have in the car.
That Nissan SUV?
Yes.
Okay.
I was at eating, smoked, drank some more. Spoke in the vehicle. And it was after I left.
Okay. So he wanted some sort of sexual encounter with you?
That wasn't going to happen. I hit him. He was not dead.
Okay.
That's when the girl came down. I spoke with her. And like I said, afterwards I left.
Okay. Have you recently had a sexual intimate relationship with him?
Recently,
Well, within the past like month, obviously he's moving back in, you were speaking, have
he's
you?
asked me for sexual favors, yes, but no, we have not had intercourse, no.
Okay. Well, in this, part of the reason we've been told otherwise by other people that he was telling other people that we do that. That's why we're trying to clarify some of this stuff.
No, we have not had intercourse.
Okay, have you done other things like cunnilingus,
No.
any type of foreplay or anything like that?
The most he's had was a hand job.
You two moving in together, was there a expectation that you were going to be in a relationship together? Or?
Sure, he expected it, but he's quite aware that I'm not able to do anything. I was not trying to have sex with him.
Okay. So he's asking for sex, you say no.
As usual.
Okay. And then from there, what happens?
I gave him a back massage off his back.
I mean, it's obviously you're quite a bit smaller than he is. How do you pop his back?
He was laying on the ground and pushed again, forward line, raised up, he's supposed to go.
Okay. So you're straddling his lower back area, something like that, or standing up, something?
Standing up, yes.
Okay. And you're just pushing his back, he leaves out. Okay. And where was that? In the bedroom or
On the
the?
floor of his room, yes.
I'm sorry,
On the floor of his room.
before his room? Okay. And then from there, what happens?
He went to go smoke again. He came back in and was laying on his bed, and he had me rubbing his back. That's when I was rubbing his back. And that's when the vehicle was coming down the stairs.
So are you using anything? Like,
How was he positioned on the bed when you were rubbing it down?
And you know that
But how, like, is he up next to the headboard? Is he laying long ways? Is he laying opposite of the headboard?
he's laying more towards the bottom of the bed.
Okay, so let's do this. How do you draw the bed and show us ID stick figure how he's laying on the bed?
So that
where's his head in that?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna free you. I'm just gonna say that's the bed and this is the headboard. Okay. So obviously, for headboard purposes, these would be pillows. This is where somebody would lay their head. So you drew a line across. Now, when the words from your mouth, so I want you to correct me if I say something that's wrong. He's laying across the bed. Is that right? Okay. Which side would be his head? This side, so closest to the edge of the bed, or your left, laying on it, the right side.
There's like a wall and like a makeshift closet on this side, right?
So I'm just gonna roll a circle for it. Is that correct? So he was laying this way. Where exactly were you while you were giving him the back rub?
on this side.
So you were on the bed,
Yes.
between the headboard and him.
Yes.
So I'm gonna draw an X for you. Does that sound about fair?
Yes.
Were you on top of him, kind of sitting on his butt, or?
Pausing at 16:01. Approach.
Showing you states 12, sir, do you recognize that?
I do.
What does that appear to be?
The hand-drawn photo that was just depicted right there.
I move for the admission of that.
Any objection to that?
No objection.
That would be a unanimous.
So Detective, we just witnessed this, but I just want to clarify, as Detective Christopher was assisting, obviously Miss Michaels was in handcuffs up front, he was kind of helping her
Correct.
and asking for her instruction on where everything went, right?
Yes.
And this up here being the headboard where the pillows are,
Correct.
what does the X represent?
Where she was sitting?
And then this at the bottom represents where John was, correct?
Correct. With the circle being his head.
With the circle being his head. Now, there is a folder sitting on the table as you're interviewing her, correct?
Yes.
That folder was closed.
Yes.
That contained a couple of the photos of John dead, missing his head in the bed.
Correct.
Those were not shown to her prior to this drawing, correct?
No, they were not.
They're shown later, we'll see that. And that
Yes.
will be the first time she will have seen those.
Correct.
Resuming.
Back running or were you on the side?
On the side.
On the side, okay.
Any lotions or oils or anything like that?
At that time,
Okay. I mean, just for this instance, did you introduce lotions or oils or anything like that later on? Okay, so just, when we talk about this incident here, not the past or anything else like that, okay? So this is going on, now what happens?
he was rubbing on me, and like I said, Logan was coming down the stairs.
So in the house, there's stairs to go to the second floor, and then there's like the, we'll say kitchen bang.
Seconds stairs.
Okay, so not stairs into the, we'll call it makeshift John's bedroom, not just those couple little stairs there, but the stairs from upstairs down. Okay. And how do you know this? You hear when somebody walks up and down the stairs? Okay.
How do you know it's her and not the stepfather?
I did. He's just usually when I've been there before, so we should call, so I just,
Okay, and just to clarify, what voice do you hear?
this sounds,
What is this? Okay.
Have you ever lived in this house?
no, that I've heard.
Okay. So John and Andrea have been together for 5-6 years or so. Have you been at this house during that time, before or after? Okay, so it's, how long has John lived at this house? I know his parents have been there a long time.
Off and on for years.
Okay.
I met him, he was living there. We separated, he moved out.
Okay, all right. So you're giving a massage, he's face down,
Yes,
you said he's rubbing on you?
yes, he's got me on the
Okay, how's he doing that, like,
yes.
Was it-
Trying to reach backwards.
Is he saying anything to you?
No, just he said it looks good and he's happy.
And are you replying to any of that? Are you saying anything to him?
No, I'm just kind of his back.
Okay.
I don't talk so much.
Does he, what is he wearing at that time?
He had his boxer shorts on at that time.
What color were his boxer shorts?
Either black or a darker color.
Darker color. Okay, so nothing else, but just boxers. Okay.
what's on the bed? Comforters or anything like that, you know?
I just like his,
Blankets, do you know what the blankets look like?
his black blankets.
White blankets? Okay. Is his head resting on the bed, or is it off the bed? It's on the bed, okay. So it's, obviously if he's talking to you, so that his face is in the bed, it's gotta be flipped one way or another? Okay. He's rubbing on you, or is this making you upset, or some sort of something?
Visually to bother me.
Okay.
part that's unneeded or?
Is that why you're asking me back in to have, is it currently, or we'll say at this time, he had full custody?
No, we both had temporary joint custody. He filed to get sole custody and he never showed up, so his motion was denied.
I thought CPS revoked or took your parental rights away for that.
They did.
Okay, that's what I'm referring to.
And that case was closed and we had temporary joint custody. And he was supposed to file custody and he never showed up.
When was that?
That was in April.
Okay,
So his motion was denied.
okay,
That's where it left it. Both had temporary joint custody. He had physical custody of the girls.
okay, so you got legal custody, legal joint. He had physical custody, what was the visitation like?
Based on CPS, I was supposed to see the girls for supervised visits for therapy sessions only. And he never enrolled them. I enrolled him, and that was it. And he said he didn't want to go to the courts anymore. We're going to be one happy family. And we were actually working towards it. We were not perfect, but we were getting along.
You kind of smirked a little bit while you were telling that story. What kind of brought that emotion out?
Because when it was all said and done, when he needed something, I was helping him. No matter how much he did something, I was helping him. And everything said, thank you for helping me, thank you for helping me. And it's like, I was literally trying my best to put it back together with my family.
Go back to your family or these girls back?
Because my girls wanted everybody under one. It was like,
Your girls,
yes, sir.
not what you wanted. Understandable.
So you said the CPS case was closed down
Yes, sir. Back in February.
back in February?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just having a hard time with what it is. So you didn't want to be with John, but you wanted the family back, so you need your girls back.
I didn't want to be in a physical, sexual relationship with John. Me hanging out with John was fine. We got along well enough for that. Like, we went on picnics together, we did all of the shopping together, we watched movies together. We got along just fine for that.
Okay. But you mentioned that he could keep your kids from you. How would he do that?
Because he had the physical custody of them. That's all. I had legal joint, but he had the physical custody. So like on Father's Day, he got mad at everyone and said, "F this, go pack up the girls' stuff, bring them back."
So ultimately, he had the upper hand on you,
So he said yes.
right?
That's just
He basically called the shots.
sometimes yes.
How did you feel when it came to your daughters?
They let me go that, okay, don't piss them off.
So, made you feel like you had no problem.
I just didn't argue with them.
Because you want to make it worse.
It wasn't a worse situation, I just didn't argue with them.
Well, you just didn't want him to keep your kids from you. Right?
He wasn't keeping them from me, but he always kept trying to threaten that.
Right.
Like,
So that was always an option you had.
he would threaten it, yeah, but it seemed like he wanted me to keep the girls because it made it easier for him to work. Because I had him so he could work.
Okay. So you discussed with, we'll call him Devyn, left because of your current husband? He was moving out, or what was the?
When we first talked about it, he made it clear he did not want to be the same under the job.
Okay.
Because nothing came to be, it wasn't really a conversation we had more than once. Like I said, John didn't actually take any actions towards it. So, yeah, John was kind of moved to fear death and said he would move out. But John had not moved in, so it wasn't our conversation. I am not trying to make myself out to be anything other than what I am. Yes, I hate John.
Let's talk about that. He's laying here, got a massage. He's rubbing on you. You said at some point you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, he started to get on my nerves because he kept grabbing on me. I've already said no, stop touching me.
Okay. Then what happens?
I hit him, he stopped touching me.
Who'd you hit?
Some staff thing that was on the fireplace.
Okay. So the fireplace in the same room.
Yes.
So he's laying on the bed. You get off the bed. Walk over to the fireplace. What do you grab?
This staff.
The one, sir.
I don't know what it's called. It's
Describe it.
It looks like a candle holder type thing.
A candle holder?
I don't know, it was square. It was, I can't get the shape. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
So, so is it, and how long is it? Are we talking short?
Shorter than that.
Shorter than that?
A little bit, of this one, why? At the inside of this.
A little bit of your chair.
Yeah, the
On the
inside.
side.
How thick? Okay,
So
so about that.
yes.
And same thickness throughout the length, is that correct?
Started just have like a square, like a top of the square, there's a lot.
Okay, so the candle holder, something that you probably around the candle sits on? Is that?
Something, that's better than that.
Okay, and what color was it?
Wooden color?
Like black, or was it like a dark brown, or black? Did it have like black coating on it?
I would say it could be a black color.
Okay, and just out of the middle of the massage, you get up and you walk over to the fireplace. Does he say anything to you? Still lays in bed, did you say, hey, I'll be right back, don't move? You just got up and walked over.
I got up and I walked back.
Okay, and what happened after that? Where were you standing when you did it?
I was sitting in bed.
In the same position.
So you got back in the same position, just for clarification purposes, back where you originally gave it the back massage, between the headboard, correct? Which direction was his head facing? So facing away from you. Okay. Where exactly did you hit him? Okay. So if he's facing away from you, I don't know words you know, so if I say anything that's incorrect, please stop me and correct me. Okay? So he's facing away from you, say you hit him in the head. So if I'm facing away from you, did you hit him like in the ear, or at the top, or in the front, or in the back? Okay. Well, you can't guess, you were there. Right?
I'm just not positive where I actually struck it, so.
Okay, so that's fair enough, so there's no nice number, correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is there light on by indication, so is there any ambient light whatsoever coming into the room, or is it just pitch dark?
It's dark.
It's dark, okay. So how do you know what you grab when you walk over to the fireplace?
I'm just going by what I remember.
Okay, what was that? So you get him somewhere around the ear or something like that, you believe, correct? That's safe to say. How many times did you hit him? Okay. How hard did you hit him?
I'm sure I can answer that.
Okay, so
As hard as you could, like,
did you use all your hands?
Okay, no.
One hand, two hands, right hand, left hand,
My right hand.
your right hand. Okay. Did you say anything before you hit him?
Stop.
Stop. Why did you say stop?
Please keep touching me.
Okay.
what does he say?
Did you say anything? You stop moving. But he's still breathing.
Okay, so you hit him. He's still breathing, but he completely stops moving.
His hands don't really, yes.
Okay. And does he say anything else after that?
So that's when I heard you open her name that
Okay. And what did he say? Or excuse me, what did she say or what did you say?
we were just talking about it, and she was asking me about, can you have John give me some money for the insurance, and he hasn't paid this, and also just.
Okay, did she want to go talk to him? So how did you get her to go back upstairs?
I didn't give her all that, because she walked upstairs.
Okay, so why did she come downstairs?
She went to the kitchen, I didn't tell her to come downstairs, she came downstairs,
Why did you go and talk to her?
because they were in the kitchen.
So you just figured you see her walk in and just have a conversation with her?
I didn't know.
Okay, what happened after she went back upstairs?
I finished. I put my stuff in the car and I left.
You put what stuff in the car?
My bag.
Okay, where'd you have the bag?
The keys, my phone and stuff.
You talking like a purse, or you had like a personal
It's like a
bag?
backpack, yes. Like a purse.
Okay, the black one. Okay. I've seen your house, things are decorated and stuff. I think if you walked over and grabbed a candlestick or something that resembles a candlestick, you would understand what that is. Right? So, what did you actually grab?
I didn't know what it was, I said that's what it seems like. I don't care what you call it because it wasn't my house.
Okay, so what did you do with it?
It was on the bed on the floor. I don't know, I got out of that.
Okay.
You
Well, it doesn't
didn't.
matter, so let's try again. Okay, this shit's about to get real, okay? I'm gonna explain something to you. There's about 40 years of law enforcement experience in this room right now, and that doesn't include you. Does that make sense? Okay, don't play the what's going on, okay? Okay, well, I'm just being direct with you. All right? We're talking about your father's kid, or the father's, your children, is no longer here. And you were the last person that was with him. You were the last person to use force on him. Does that make sense? So the shit's getting real. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but the games are over. And you should look at that picture, because that's the last position you saw him in. And that's the position we saw him in when we went to that house. Does that make sense? So cut the shit, and let's get down to the nitty-gritty, and start answering some questions for us. Don't tell us the same bullshit that you felt Detective Rosado. You have your rest of your life ahead of you right now. You have a big decision to make right now. A huge decision that can ultimately affect your two little girls. The whole time that we've been sitting here having this conversation with you, you've had this defeated look. This can go one or two ways. When you write this report, we're going to say Devyn was non-remorseful, not even emotional.
Sir,
You don't have to call me sir, all right? We're beyond that, all right?
I don't know your name.
It's Rick Christopher, okay? My apologies, because I assumed that he introduced myself even though I wasn't in the room, all right? So as we move forward, my question to you before we even get into details is if there's no light in that room, you described something to me that you picked up. So there's only, that is one thing. When you took it with you, or you hid it, you saw it in light. So somehow there came light and you saw the object, because we know it was not on the bed, and we know it was not on the floor. So that's the stuff that I'm talking about. Does that make sense? So where is it? Okay, so where is it?
Where did you put it?
Where did you put it?
Then you keep looking at this bed like it's you're reliving this situation right here. This happens right here. You hear Yogo coming down the stairs. You don't want her coming in here. Because you just hit it in the head with this candlestick that you so say. Right? That's not what I'm saying. This right here. You don't want her coming down, but you just hit him and knock him out. Because he's there.
Yes.
So you rush up to go to the kitchen? Yes?
Yeah, I would feel the doctor, yes.
Okay. And you say, oh, he's drunk, he's on sleep off, or whatever, not to come down there. And then she goes upstairs. That's at 1 o'clock, right? You go back down there. You're there for an hour and 4 minutes. There's video and everything else from the neighborhood, everything around the room. We know exactly what time you left. We had tracks from your car going from the Oliver address to John's address, all the way back to your house and everything else. So we know exactly what time you left, what time you got home. So you're there for an hour and 4 minutes. You didn't just get out of there. They talked about the cleaning supplies, the ammonia and stuff like that you said that you saw them. And like, oh yeah, I just saw them.
Anything cleans less and shop.
Okay, who is that?
I didn't know anything about cleans less and shop. She did ask me. I didn't know anything about that. And I just said that before.
Okay, so you saw the cleaning supplies.
Yes, there were some on the floor by the bathroom in the laundry room area, yes.
Okay, so John's right here. You hit him. He lays there. You go out. Now we have an hour where you just don't remember what happened. What should you go back in there and do?
Just cleaning up the dishes and things.
Cleaning up the dishes in his room?
That's what I was doing when I gave everything to go, yes.
No, after you open.
No, I was just cleaning.
What were you cleaning?
The dishes and everything.
Stop.
What's everything?
Just clean.
What were you cleaning?
I was literally just cleaning up the area. When I left, when I hit him, he was breathing. I didn't.
How do you know it's real?
You could tell when a person was breathing.
Okay,
It just goes up and down.
You
okay.
said it was early.
You could still know when someone's breathing.
In the dark.
It's not pitch dark, but yeah, it's not.
So you can't see an area on his head because it's so dark, but you can see his chest moving? You can't see what you grab off the shelf because it's so dark when you walk over, but then you can see him breathing?
Yeah, you could see some person breathing. Your eyes can adjust.
Oh, then your eyes should have adjusted before all of this, too.
I just don't know the exact spot. You
Okay.
asked me, and I said, I'm not
So
positive.
right hand or left hand you use?
Right, sir. You
Right.
asked me that already.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to verify so I don't say that that's wrong.
I already said I feel horrible about it, that I didn't remember.
Why did you get it to the place? Pain on you?
She kept leaving me alone.
Okay, you got up and walked away. Why did you get up and walk out? You could have left you on out there, right?
I was mad.
Why do you say that? Okay.
You got up, walked over there, and walked back, and you never said anything to him, or you attempted to get off the bed, right?
It wasn't that bad.
What was it like? What was it like? So, you mean to tell us you hit him in the head, right here, where you're showing this, and he doesn't move from there?
Right, but I didn't take long, because I wanted to make sure he was breathing.
Okay, so you hang around for an hour and 40
Not an
minutes.
hour, I did not know I was there at all.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you know it or not, you were there. You were there for an hour and 40 minutes hanging around with somebody you just hit in the head to make sure that they're doing okay. Do you call an ambulance or anything? Do you go over physically touch him or check out or anything?
Yes, I did touch him.
Did he say anything to you?
No,
Why?
because he was unconscious,
Did you ever hear a ventilator?
to a breathing person.
Who was unconscious? From law enforcement to that. Don't look at like it was a stupid question, it's a valid question.
I'm sorry.
Did you roll him from his back to his roundabout? How did you check on her?
I just felt him when I felt he was breathing.
Okay.
But when I saw him, he was breathing, so I was like, okay, he's all right.
Okay, so you're hanging out in this room for an hour. No, you aren't. Unless you're running around, going back in inside and outside the river, but that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so describe to me what you're doing during this time. And don't say clean.
I don't know, I just kept moving around. I just kept moving.
Just kept moving around.
Is it because you were a mechanic?
A little bit, yes.
Understand? That was on you. Okay, why are you a mechanic?
I was afraid that I actually just hurt him, maybe didn't want to, I don't like that.
Okay, let me ask you this, were you in a panic because you knew you hurt him and he was in severe life-threatening
No, sir.
injuries?
No, sir. No. You
Gee,
can't close
please.
your eyes.
I look my eyes because I've been doing this too long to understand what went
It's
on.
fine.
So
It's fine.
You didn't know him.
Okay,
You would do
explain.
that, and then you would be the nicest person in the world,
Okay.
and then try to do everything you could to help him.
Okay, so you have some resentment towards him.
Yes, but it wasn't for me, it was for my daughters.
There's going to be some dislike towards that person. I understand that. That's reality. I get that. But for you not to go into detail on exactly what happened, other than the fact that you gave him, is not going to help you out. I'm telling you that.
I cannot remember.
You have amnesia. Do you take medication for memory loss?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what type of medication do you take?
I don't know the names of it, but I do take medication.
Who's your doctor that prescribes that? What history is?
My medical history, but yes, I do take medication for seizures, headaches, memory loss, sights, all sorts of crap.
Okay, so is there a possibility that you could have not been in your right frame of mind while you were there that night? Because of all the medications you were on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when people are on medications that come home to their thinking, sometimes they do things that they don't believe that they're doing. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now leaving you, sounds like that could be a possibility, that night in question.
I just don't remember. They were telling me things that happened, like, I don't remember doing that. You're saying I was there that long.
We know you were there. We were trying to explain to you we had videos of answers you eating.
Hear you, but I remember talking to Yoko, getting my stuff, leaving, going to the pharmacy and going home.
But Devyn, what you don't understand is you know you're under arrest, okay? There is going to be a police report, and it's going to have the interviews that we have with you.
do you think anybody believes that he was laying here, you hit him in the head, you don't know what you do for an hour and 4 minutes, you leave, he's found in the exact same spot, dead, and you're like, oh, I don't know.
No, but the hitting him didn't feel real. Like, I don't.
I understand, so you're not in the right frame of mind, maybe because your medications, that will make it feel like it's not real.
No, but everything, like, all of this feels like a nightmare, like a dream. Like, I remember being with him and us talking and everything like that, but the actual, it does not feel real. I don't feel I was there that long. I remember being there, yoga, pharmacy, home. I thought I was home at like 2 something. You guys are saying it was,
2:42.
yeah, I promise you.
Okay, so what did you do that night after you get home?
I got home, I got a shower, I went to bed.
No, you didn't. How long did you sleep for?
About 2 hours.
Because you get home at 2:42, you're texting John's phone saying, oh, I can't find this, or where's this? And then, like, remember, we took your phone, we took his phones, so we did all these downloads. I've read text messages between you, Dev, everyone else, things like that.
About 2 hours.
Okay, it was, if you got home and showered and then went to bed, then it'd be about 1 hour that you would have been able to sleep and wake up and start looking. If that. So it doesn't look like you slept at all that night.
I said about 2 hours, so I'm not, it's a bit off, but you guys are telling me I'm there for a long time, and I know for a fact that's not what is.
Yes, that is exactly. You can say, I don't think I was there that long, and I don't remember.
I don't remember, and in my recollection, it was not like that. I remember talking to Yoko, giving her the keys, picking up my stuff, and walking out the door. I picked up one more thing and left. I do not remember any of this. They told me, they asked me, where's his head? And until then, I didn't know anything about that. They're like, well, didn't Debbie ever tell you? No, Debbie ever didn't tell me anything about that. Well, did he leave that night? No, I don't remember Debbie ever leaving, but I don't remember anything. I just remember going home and everything. I don't remember the driving to the damn pharmacy. I just remember being at the pharmacy.
Okay. They told you he was decapitated.
They
He
told
had
me
his
that
head
today.
cut.
They told me that
Yes. And
today.
they said you did not even blink.
It doesn't sound believable. Who does that?
I don't know, you tell us. That's it, it's, this whole thing, remember, everything you're saying does not make sense. I was here, I did this. Do you think anybody's gonna believe I hit him in the head and I left? I took his, how did, when did he give you that wallet that you claimed it was given to you earlier?
He said that he used social security cards.
And when was that?
Around the time he was eating.
So at night,
Yes,
okay, he has one key to the truck.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so why would he give you the one key to his truck when he's supposed to be over there in 2 hours? And his wallet? Yeah, because he's supposed to come over with you in the morning to take the kids to the,
In the morning.
So how was he supposed to get to your house then? And you got-
I don't think I was supposed to take them. I know I was supposed to take the social security card, but the other stuff, I don't think I was supposed to take.
Why were they in your underwear or wrapped up in a million bags?
Because when he gave them to me, I didn't realize what I was taking, and I just put them away and said, keep them safe.
That's not normal.
you just said, when he gave them to me, you're like, I don't think I was supposed to take these.
No, I said in hindsight. I literally said in hindsight, I don't think I was supposed to take those. The social security card he gave me, the other cards he gave me, you could see that on the surveillance camera, he hands me the card, but those ones, I don't think I was supposed to take them out of the house. I think I was just supposed to put them up, and then in the morning, he was supposed to go and get them. That's what I said. In hindsight, I don't think I was supposed to.
Well, why did you wrap them up in bags and put them hide in your dresser drawer?
I wrapped them up. I don't think I was supposed to bring those with me.
You're not answering my question. Why were they wrapped up in plastic bags and put in your underwear
I
drawer?
wrapped them up right then and there in front of them.
Why didn't you just put them on your dresser?
One time, another time. It wasn't like one of them time. It was repeatedly wrapped over and over. this was a thoughtful process. Put it in there, tie it up, put it in another bag, tie it up.
Right, like I
8
said, I
times.
didn't realize what I had at the time, and he's saying keep them safe, so I'm wrapping everything up and I'm hiding it.
For what reason?
I don't know, he didn't say anything, he gave me this, he says keep it safe, it was a social security card.
The social security card was in your black backpack.
Right, I didn't even get a chance to put that away.
So you take that, put that in this not safe spot. The only thing that he asked you to keep safe, you keep in your backpack. But the stuff that you were not supposed to take, you wrapped up 8 times, 8 separate times in a bag, in bags, and then hid that.
No, do you not understand?
No, I don't.
I got home, it was late. I showered, I went to bed. That was it. In the morning, I would have sorted through everything, I would have talked to John, and everything would have been figured out.
None of that makes sense. If you
None of
said,
it makes any sense to me at all.
okay, if you expect anybody else, a jury, a judge, or the general public, to believe anything what you're saying,
No, because I don't understand any of it. You guys are asking me questions about everything.
What does that look like to you? You don't know?
This is John?
That's what this Johnathan when you guys saw him?
Yeah, but he had his boxers on.
Okay, now he's boxers on.
I don't know, he had his boxers on. His boxers were black boxer briefs.
Okay.
He had boxer briefs on.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit's getting real. Keep looking at that. Take another look at this. This is reality we're talking about. Think long and hard about your decisions on how you go forward with explaining the bullshit that you're giving us right now. Nobody's going to believe you.
I understand.
And tell us where the object is that you used to do this. Tell us where it's at.
Do this.
Who did?
I don't know.
Who did?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You did that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Then prove it.
How do I prove that?
Because you were the last person to see him alive. And you were the last person with him. You did that. That's reality. Look at that picture. He's gone.
this is the exact spot where you left it. What do you think, people are going to see this, and what do you think they're going to think of you? Do you have anything to say? This has got to be eating you up. Holding this in has just got to be fucking eating you alive. You have to be going nuts.
For the sake of your daughters, tell us where the weapon is at so we can recover it and there can be some closure for your 2 daughters when they grow up for the rest of their lives. You owe it to them. That is their father. You owe it to them. Stop. Go ahead and say it. Stop. It's not good enough. Tell me something that I can go research and know that you didn't do this. Give me some evidence that I can go follow up with so I can help you in front of a jury of 6 or 12. Look at the photo. Your children will never see him again. Ever. And that's a choice that you decided. You decided for them.
That's the exact spot where you said he's at, right? You left him there, you hit him in the head, he's unconscious, not moving.
But there wasn't this much blood. When I left, he wasn't bleeding like that.
No, this is because it empties out after you cut his head off.
He cut his head off.
Well, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Explain how this happened.
I don't know. I can't cut a person's head off.
But you can hit him with a stick. Is there a chance that that could have been a knife of some sort? Why? How do you know it's dark? Doesn't make sense, does it? There is no doubt in my mind that you did that. You owe it to your girls to have a closure. We want to know where the object is that you used to do this. Where is the object? Tell us where the object is at right now so we can start working closure for your daughters.
Do you expect anybody to believe that? Listen, just listen to that. Listen to exactly that, what you just said. I don't remember. I don't remember. I wasn't there that long. We can prove 100% you were there that long. You remember everything else. You remember going to the CVS, getting your daughter's prescription, getting home. Oh, I showered. I started looking for school supplies. I started doing all this. I remember everything except the hour and 4 minutes after I cracked him in the head. His cell phone is at his house. You leave, drive back to your house. His cell phone now gets back to your house and has blood on it. It was not left at your house. Conveniently.
No,
Yes, conveniently.
no.
There's no possible chance that you would forget hitting somebody, cutting their head off, going to dispose of this.
Fathom doing that. Hitting a person is one thing,
Yeah, it is.
but to do this is something completely different.
Believe me, I know.
That's why you're sitting here.
You sat here this whole time and made these faces and stuff like that, not shed a single tear.
I've been crying all damn day.
Really.
Yes, I have.
Okay, because they said, when they showed you and told you that he was decapitated, you didn't even blink.
They didn't show me he was
No, we
decapitated,
just
they
did.
told me.
We just did.
And I don't know how to feel about this. This is disgusting. It is utterly disgusting, and you're telling me I did it. No, I didn't do this.
You did do this. We're beyond that.
No.
Well, you can be in denial all you want. That's not going to help you. You can deny it all you want. But we've been doing this too long to explain to you. We're giving you an opportunity to save face for you and the rest of your family. We're giving you that opportunity. But for you to sit here and deny that he did that, we're beyond that. We are so beyond that, there is no doubt in our mind that we can prove this in a court of law with a jury. You did this. However, you have an opportunity to save faith and have closure for your daughters and tell us where the weapon is. And don't sit here and say, I don't know. Where's the last place that you put it? Don't say I don't know. Because just like Detective Lyle said, is you were very descriptive up to and very descriptive afterwards. However, there's that hour, or that window that you were with him, which you said you were in a panic. No shit, you were in a panic. I would be in a panic too. You remember what you did, so tell us what you did. I know it's weighing on you. I can see it all over your face. You're gonna feel better once you get it off your chest. Nobody is here to pass judgment on you. Not a single person.
You gotta stop staring at that picture since we put it
I'm
down.
praying, sir.
Okay? And I know whoever you're praying to is telling you to do the right thing and tell us what we're asking. Tell us the answer to it. You're gonna feel better, I'm telling you right now. You're going to feel better. And you can start to have closure, and you can start moving on. Because that is the right thing to do. And you know it's the right thing to do. I know you know that. I know you're a good person.
There has to be a reason why it's happened. And if you could explain that, it'd be a lot better off for you.
And look at me. I know you're a good person. And listen, look at me. I know we can't change this. I know we can't. Nobody can. But you can do the right thing and close it the right way. You truly can. I know you can. You are a good person. Do the right thing.
Is this how you want your girls to remember you? Or do you want to have a reason, an explanation on why it happened? So why? Why did it have to happen like this? What led up to this? What caused you to do this? Did something escalate in this room, or is this room past, or what? Why did this happen?
It's okay to cry. It's okay to show emotion. It's going to be okay. It truly is. It's going to be okay. Do the right thing. You're a good person. Do the right thing. We're going to get through this together. We're not against you by no means. We're going to get through this together, but you have to help us. You have to help us, allow you to help you. You're a good person, Devyn. I'm telling you, I know you are. You're not a monster. You're not a bad person. But you need to start doing the right thing right now. This is where you change things and make things right.
This had to have a reason. You guys want your girls to remember you as this.
Let's take the reason out of it, okay, for right now, okay? Where is the object? Just tell us where the object is. That's all we're asking. Right now, let's take small steps. Heaven, please. I'm begging you. I'm trying to help you. I'm sincerely trying to help you. Don't go down that road. It's not fair to you or your kids. No, I understand, but you're not allowing us to go through this together. You put up this wall, and you're in denial. This is reality, as I said before. This is not going away. But you have an opportunity right now to make things right for yourself, to start moving in a right direction. You start to have an opportunity for closure for his parents, for your children. Understand what? Lord, this is simply amazing. In my 22-year career, this is amazing to hear you sit here and say that. Listen.
Maybe it's because I didn't get rid of it.
Are your fingerprints or DNA going to be on either one of those bottles? Why not?
Let me guess, you don't remember.
I read that one
Well, where would you move these from?
It was in the hallway of the way.
This is the hallway right here.
Right, but it's like laying in the hallway in the way.
That's what these are. They're laying in the hallway. Right there.
Like set it up. And it was completely full.
So these are tipped over, laying right where they're at. You walk over and set it up and then leave and not set that one?
Yeah, but that was like hours and earlier in the day.
What was hours earlier in the day?
Like, maybe 6, 7 in the evening, earlier in the day.
So these are sitting there all day long?
No.
Yes, these are there the next one. You're just saying that these are in the hallway in the way. They're in the same spot where you just said.
Right, but it was not like that. Well, I'm not sure where this exactly is.
Okay. So, you got this same bottle over at your house?
No.
No, you don't?
No.
What is this? So you don't even know what it is, you're saying no? Soft shrub? Soft shrub?
It looks like a set of stairs.
Yeah. So you said no. You don't have that at your house? Sit on top of your washing machine.
That is?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen,
Wait, back up.
that's the one to you because it is, I don't know, it's no, listen, you can sit here and say, you think that you're smarter than me.
No, I don't think I'm smarter than anybody, but I didn't do this.
Well,
It's only because I have the same cleaning.
No. The cell phone that you take, you have to take the cell phone from his house back to your house after he's dead, because it's blood on it. His wallet, his keys, things that you're not supposed to have wrapped up in a bag 8 times, shoved in your underwear drawer. You're the last person to see him. You're the last person to physically assault him. Hit him in the head. He's in the exact same spot. You remember everything from him handing you debit cards and EBT cards and which specific gas station and this and that and going to CVS and getting your daughter's this and the school and he's supposed to be here at 5 a.m. or whatever time to go do all this stuff with it, take him to school and this and that. Or did your girls go to school that day?
I tried, I couldn't get him
Why not?
because John wasn't there.
Because your kids aren't registered for school? Because your kids aren't registered for school?
I needed to register.
Why does he have to register them?
We both had to register them.
No. No, both parents don't have to register them. And generally you don't go to school to drop the kids off at school on the very first day of school to register them.
Yes, John was supposed to.
Okay, so all of this stuff. And then the only thing that you don't remember is the time that you were denied that you're at the house, where 100% you were there for an hour and 4 minutes, running around the room that you can't explain.
I can only remember what I was there involved in. I do not remember anything else.
Okay, that's all I do. Good luck with that, because that is not going to fly. But I think we're done.
Absolutely. And your girls are definitely in the right thing because you can't even have the audacity to give them closure. Shame on you. That's terrible.
God, you don't trust me on this!
Oh, so there's
I didn't do it!
some anger now, huh?
I told you from the beginning I didn't
Is
do
that
it!
how you feel against him?
No! It's not how I could just do.
I think you're just upset that you got caught in this and... No?
No.
Personally, I think that you weren't expecting him to move into your house so soon, so you had to go over to the house and killed him at his mom's house, so you went to be the suspect.
No. I was going to talk about moving to my house for months.
Yeah, and you were surprised he was actually about to prove it.
No, because it wasn't following through. He just moved tools and DVDs and stuff. You guys weren't
You
there.
said he moved all of his stuff.
Tools and DVDs. I didn't say he moved all this stuff. I said he moved a whole bunch of crap.
Okay. You want to get somebody to transport and hang out? Let me see what else is right here. Okay. Do you understand that it's does not sound even feasible? No, just answer my question. You explained everything except an hour and 4 minutes that after you hit it in the head, that you don't remember.
Yes, because I had nothing to do with it.
That's not answering the question.
Yes, I said yes.
So if that's not feasible to you, how would it be to a jury or the general
I
public?
didn't say it wasn't feasible to me. I didn't.
Oh, it's feasible. You remember everything except the hour and 4 minutes after you hit somebody in the head. That's what you're saying?
I didn't shot.
You can,
So I didn't shot off his head. So I can say it over and over again. And I would continue to say it. I didn't say that from the beginning.
well, you have to have something for the hour and 4 minutes where he was murdered, that you were in the house. That's it. But that's the only time that you don't remember.
I didn't know I was there that long.
It doesn't matter if you don't.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't remember being there that long. I didn't know I left.
Okay, so is it possible you did it, you don't remember?
Yes, sir. It is very possible.
Okay, how? Have you had moments in the past where you've
Yes.
done stuff where
Yes.
this happened?
Yes, there's things in my past where I cannot remember. And yes, I have talked to my doctor about it. Yes, they're trying to figure out what's going on with me. Yes.
Okay, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but what is wrong with you that you say that?
I
you're trying
don't
to be
know.
hiding?
They're testing me now. I went yesterday. For whatever reason, my brain tingled and then I blacked out. And I literally have it on documentation from the doctor, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with me.
Okay, do you take Xanax or benzos or anything like that?
I have a whole bunch of pills,
Okay,
and I don't know what they are because they're about 20 different syllables, and I don't know, but I didn't do this. I know
ever been diagnosed with mental illness or
no.
no?
They were just testing me for everything. I just did an MRI, an EEG. They were doing a whole bunch of other tests. But yes, the last thing that has happened to me, I remember my brain starts tingling, and then I would wake up. I don't remember doing any of this. I know I don't remember being there that damn long. I remember getting my daughter's medication. I remember being home. I don't remember even hitting him like that. I know he was pissing me off, so I hit him, but it wasn't anything where he was dead. He was breathing. He definitely had his head on him. You guys are trying to say I did all this stuff. I did not.
You don't remember, is what you're saying. You don't remember doing any of this. Okay. So that's it. There's a possibility you did, but you don't remember because you were blacked out.
Sir, I'm not a murderer. I'm not an evil person. You guys are telling me that I did all these things, and I'm like,
The next day when you woke up, or I don't think that you went to bed based on the activity and everything like that, because when we print out a phone thing, whatever, everything comes out, it's like minute by minute and everything else. Activity, it appears that you're pretty active the entire night. The next day, what did you do? Did you go to school first, or you went to the oncology? So you drove to the school?
yes,
Did you go to the oncology department first, or the school first?
school first.
Okay, and you got to the school?
Yes.
Who did you talk to at the school?
The school staff, the principal. And he said I can register, I had to turn in some paperwork.
Okay.
So I went to my apartment, asked him if he to call me. And I went down there, talked to him. She tried to get the paperwork, turned it in.
So we're working on all of this stuff. Obviously, it's whatever, but video surveillance from the school, video surveillance from the oncology place, all of this stuff, we have tons and tons. You told us like, hey, we stopped here at this gas station, so we spend the time, we go out there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Speak, you may resume your question.
And Detective, you indicated you had the backup recorder going.
Correct.
I'm gonna just play the audio, hopefully around the same time where we just left off.
Yeah, even as long as I'm not paying the truck bill or something like that, or I think it was end of July.
No, I called and they helped her arrange it, so I didn't pay it.
Obviously, he's got some money issues and not really contributing a lot. It seems like he really contributed was with the EBT card.
I apologize, Detective, I'm gonna have to back up a couple minutes there.
The school staff, the principal. And he said I can register, I had to turn in some paperwork. So I went to my apartment, asked him if he to call me. We were down there, talked to him. And she tried to get the paperwork, turned it in.
So we're working on all of this stuff. Obviously, it's whatever, but video surveillance from the school, video surveillance from the oncology place, all of this stuff, we have tons and tons. You told us like, hey, we stopped here at this gas station. So we spend the time, we go out there, we get video surveillance from that place. We get video surveillance from any place that you said that you were at or could have been at, or any place that your phone or vehicle or anything like that put you at. We have video surveillance from the entire neighborhood. Streets along the way, in and out, everything else like that. Nothing says anybody else did it. And the difference is, where we're at here is, a lot of it looks like it's planned. There's cleaning supplies, there's this, it's the last, one of the last things he's supposed to be at home, the cameras are taken down. It looks very plain and methodical. Or is it something that happens and, hey, I got angry, he was touching me, this and that, whatever, I hit him, went too far, and ended up with this. That's the difference. And you just saying, well, I don't remember. So you and Dad, what was
Detective, that was very soft there. You're asking about the cameras, and she says he took the cameras down, meaning John?
Yeah, he took the cameras down and he did all that.
conversations that he had about any of this stuff? You seem to be a very emotionally dependent person based on the conversations between you two. Would you characterize yourself like that, or is that, you don't feel like that? Because everything's very, it seems like there's an issue with the intimacy or something, and then I hate you out, you're cheating on me, you're this, that, you don't want to have sex with me, and then, like a day later, hey, grab me 2 beers and made from the store. Okay, see you at home, when you coming home? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, liar, liar, cheater, cheater. It's a very up and down.
Yeah.
I think on the third you told me you wanted a divorce.
Yeah.
What, it's just fed up, or? I don't know what your financial situation is, but I'm assuming he pays some money.
Yeah, and that's why it wasn't really a big thing for John,
But John doesn't really have money to pay anything, right?
He said he was going to try to help. But
I'm trying to, but obviously, like, you just had to help him out with some money with his mom, right?
No,
You and his mom didn't give him some money? Well, he told somebody, you and his mom helped him out pay the truck bill or something like that for, I think it was, end of July.
no, I called and we got the arrangements from him, but I didn't pay him. No, go pay him.
Obviously, he's got some money issues and not really contributing a lot, it seems like. It seems what he really contributed was with the EBT card.
Yes.
But you can't really pay bills on the EBT card.
But she's willing to accept me.
I was saying they moved in with you. Now, debt fees was paying $1,100 a month.
Yes, the idea was I was going to rent out my home. Just something small. It wasn't so much of a financial burden on myself. Because I realized it doesn't matter who it was. It just needed to be a little bit easier, whether it was John or heavier.
Was the heavier thing to like try to get back at John, or how did that come about?
No. It started out as games and just out of one thing, but
Did he have any sort of relationship with his dad towards the end? Did he ever go over to that house or anything like that? Well, did you have any psychiatrist or anything that you're under current care of? Or who was your doctor that is dealing with the lockhouse?
I don't remember her name. Just kind of new doctor. We're running all the tests.
What do you need phone?
Because that first med, I don't remember her name.
She's at first med.
I just started talking to her, so
What was that?
about 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yes.
Like, you actually have an appointment and stuff, or?
Yeah, she's the one that set the neurology appointments and everything like that.
So was she like family care?
Yes. Just a EEG.
What was an EEG?
There's a way to,
Raising?
yes.
Detective, well, I tried to stop it right at an hour, 20 minutes. Fair to say that there's about 3-4 minutes left, and it's just mainly medical stuff and nothing, no more real questioning related to what we've been discussing.
That's accurate.
Judge, I will pass the witness at this